What's going on out there in YouTube land? Today I had a massive mail day coming in of autograph request returns. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight total. And I've already snipped off the ends of the envelopes here, and I wanted to just go ahead and do a quick video here and share them with you. I haven't looked at these yet, so I'm going to be seeing them for the first time as I'm showing you. The first one here says it's Charles Hudson, former Philadelphia Philly and New York Yankee pitcher. I believe he actually finished his career up with the Detroit Tigers, though I'm not 100% positive on that without looking it up. This is an 87 tops traded. The New York Yankees there. Hold on one second here. Let me move this up a little bit here and give you a better view. There's his Fleer rookie card, 1984 Fleer. Hudson was a solid pitcher, nothing spectacular, not a true ace, but it had a good fastball. Had some good talent when he come up as a rookie in '83. The Phillies had high hopes for him, and actually he pitched in the 1983 World Series that was eventually won by the Baltimore Orioles. But he was a very good pitcher when he came up as a rookie, and he helped the Phillies win the pennant in '83 as a rookie. So anyway, I'm very happy to get those back. I always loved it. I love to get rookie cards of players signed, and I love getting any Yankees signed as well. Even though I'm an Indians fan and I collect Cleveland Indians. The second one here is former Major League pitcher Doug Bird. He was pitched for a long time, about a decade, seven through the 70's, early 80's. Pitched for a number of teams, predominantly in the 70's for the Royals was where he, I believe, first came up and spent the bulk of his early career with. And I can verify that here real quick by just looking at the back of the card. Yeah, he came up with the Royals in '73. I know he pitched for the Phillies, the Yankees, the Cubs, as well as the Red Sox before his career was over. And he signed this one here. This is a 1977 Topps. Not in the greatest shape, but a lot of times I'll take just cards in poor condition or anywhere from mid-grade condition or worse. I will send and try to get signed whenever I can. On vintage, I will. On newer stuff from like the 80's, 90's, I usually won't. But if it's 70's or older and I can still have a chance to get them signed, I'll get them signed. Here's 1980 Topps, Doug Bird. 1978 Doug Bird here. 78 Topps for the Royals again. And this is an off-center 1983 Topps Doug Bird with the Cubs. He signed all four that I sent him, so that's very nice. And I'm happy to get those back. So that's 6 autographs so far. And moving on to the next one here. Rich Monteleone. Monteleone. I might be saying that wrong. Rich Monteleone. And I sent him several cards. I don't know if he signed them all or not, but we'll see here. This first one here is, I believe, a 92 Topps Stadium Club, signed in blue Sharpie. Nice card there. This next one here, 1990 Score. All right, here's his Topps rookie card, 1990 Topps. This one here, 94 Fleer with the Yankees. He was actually a pretty solid reliever for several years after he got traded to the Yankees or picked up by the Yankees. I can't remember if he was traded or released by the Angels. And there's his Fleer rookie as a dual card. I love to get cards like this signed by both players when I can, but can't find an address for. Let's see, the other one is Dana Williams, a prospect at the time for the Red Sox. I've never been able to find an address for him, but still happy to get that signed by Mr. Monteleone there. So he signed 5 total cards. Not bad. Happy with that. All right. Moving on to the next one. Oh, this is a basketball one. Okay. This one is, I sent one card, Chris Ford, former NBA guard. He was actually a pretty good three-point shooter back in the 70s and early 80s. He also played, he's better known for his being a member of some Boston Celtics teams in the early part of Larry Bird's career, and he's a former Boston Celtic head coach. So I'm glad to get that back. He signed it in black. I wish it had been in blue Sharpie, but I'm not going to complain. I will take it. So see, let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 12 autograph cards back so far. This one got something besides some. I didn't. What is that? That's like a postcard or something down in there. I might have to cut this one some more to get it out. Let me tear this. What is this? Oh man! Wow. Who is this? Oh, all right. I sent this out. This is Kurt Wardle. And the reason I sent it to him is I'm a Cleveland Indians fan, and I've got an album loaded with former Cleveland Indian autograph cards. And I'm always writing to former Cleveland Indian players whenever I get cards that I want them to sign, or or hoping I can get them to sign. I sent him two 1986 Topps rookie cards. As a matter of fact, I believe it, unless he was in the traded set of the year before with the Twins, I think this will be the only. I know it's the only Topps card that he appears on with Cleveland. Um, but anyway, he signed both of those, and he also included a little 5x7 photo that he has also signed as well of him with the Twins. He came up with the Twins. He was a pretty good relief pitching prospect, and they traded him to Cleveland in Burt Blyleven trade in 1985. It says on the back, oh, he filled it out on the back. On the back here, yeah, it is a postcard, and it's got his bio information at the top corner. It says, I was as confused as you were. I only had 3 pitches. I hadn't started a game since high school. I hurt my arm starting that year in Cleveland, got sent down to minors, and lost my drive to play. You nailed it. God bless. And I know what that's in reference to. In my letter to him, I actually told him that I never really understood why the Indians, after they got him in trade, immediately made him a starting pitcher because Pat Corrales was the manager at the time, and they instantly made him a starting pitcher, and he had been nothing more than a relief pitcher. And throughout the minors, it actually been a pretty darn good one. He put up some high save totals and very low earned run averages in the minor leagues for the Twins. The Twins had never used him in anything a but as a reliever in early '85 and late '84, and then after they first called him up, the Indians get him in the trade for Burt Blyleven and immediately put him in their starting rotation, and he really didn't have the stamina built up to be a starter, and so he says that basically he hurt his arm that year and he got sent back down to the minors and lost his drive to play. And he was actually out of baseball after 1986, and he never, after '85, he never pitched in the majors again. So anyway, Mr. Wardle, I'm really thrilled that you signed both of these because this right here took about 2 weeks to get back. And I'm sorry, the Rich Monteleone took about 2 weeks. Doug Bird, about a week and a half. Charles Hudson, about 2 weeks. Chris Ford was fast, like 8 or 9 days. And but I'm really happy to get these. I always love it when players add a little something extra. That's really really nice. Now this one right here was bent. Whoops, I don't have my information marked out on these, so I'm gonna have to cut this one a little bit more. But anyway, let's see here. Phil Garner. All right, now I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a long time coming. I sent this out over a year ago. It's been about a year and a half. And so I'm really stoked to get this back. I can't even remember what cards I've sent him right now without looking through these because it's been so long. Now I can see he signed the one on top there. That's the 1981 Topps with him pictured with the Pirates there. Very nice. He always has a beautiful signature, and I love that. I had got him years ago one time on like a 1985 Topps, and then I wrote to him back like about a year and a half ago is what it's been, and he just now sent these back. So that was an '86 Topps, by the way. Here is an 88 Topps with the Dodgers. That was at the end of his career there. And another one. Oh, I'm really not happy to get this back. 1978 Topps. Another vintage card signed. So that makes me super happy because that's one I'd basically given up on pretty much because it had been so long. I thought it might have been lost in the mail or something because we have very unreliable postal service. This next one, Darrell Jackson, former Minnesota Twins pitcher. This guy had some talent, but arm injuries wrecked his career in the early '80s. He was. It's sad too because he was just starting to really put it together in 1980, and arm injuries in '81 really wrecked his career. He was out of baseball, I think, by '83 or '84. But this is him on an '81 Topps card. Um, Here's an '82 Topps card that he signed. And here is a 1980 Topps that he signed. Black Sharpie on all those. So I'm really happy to get those back. I sent him three and he signed all three. And I got one more here we'll share with you. We're up to about 11 minutes on the video, so I'll try to hurry up. And it's Ed Vandenberg, and this is a guy that I sent to mainly because he is a former Cleveland Indian. And as if you watch my videos, you know I collect Cleveland Indians. And he signed, I sent him four cards. He signed all four. First one, 88 Topps. And this is not the first time I've ever written to him, but this is the first time I've ever sent this card. This is 87 Topps traded, Ed Vandenberg with the Indians. And then the other two were with the Rangers at the tail end of his career. This is 89 Topps and 89 Fleer. Okay, so altogether we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 total autographs back in the mail today. Thrilled with that. Anyway, I know this video is getting long. I just want to say thank you all for watching. Um, if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. If you are really into through the mail autograph request, I think you'd like my channel. If you're just getting started or interested in getting started, there's some information that I'm putting in the description of this video that'll take you to a site. It'll give you, I'm going to put a link to a site called SCF or Sports Card Forum. It's free to join. You could check it out. There's all kind of addresses on there for baseball, football, basketball, even celebrities, hockey players, former and current. There's other sites like sportscollectors.net that are actually, a lot of people would say are better. But for somebody that's just starting to get into this hobby and doesn't really know if it's something they're going to want to do long term, I recommend just starting out using SCF because it's totally free. It takes about a couple of minutes to create an account, and you can be in there and checking it out in no time. And it shows success rates of recent players that have been signing recently and how long it takes. It took somebody to get back. I use that site. I mean, I always put everything I do in that site. It's got a lot of following, and I also put everything I do on sportscollectors.net. Sportscollectors.net charges $15 membership per year, so that's why I say if you're just starting out and you want to see if you're going to enjoy doing this, I would suggest SCF for a beginner. And then if you get into it, you really like it, you can join the other. The one that costs $15, it's got a few extra perks. Um, but all in all, it's basically the same thing. It's just got a few extra perks for the money. But anyway, I hope you like this video. Um, Thank you all for watching. If you were interested in trading, just so you know, if you haven't watched my videos before, I collect Cleveland Indians. I collect Ron Gant, former Atlanta Brave Ron Gant. I collect my favorite players, Ron Gant, Corey Snyder. And I collect Cleveland Indian cards. And if you would like to do some trading by mail, I'd be more than happy to give you equal value um, and trade you like commons from the same error range for commons that you have of the Cleveland Indians or of those players, Corey Snyder and Ron Gant, as I collect them. And I will be glad to send you back a care package or send you a care package with cards of your favorite team in exchange for them. Like in other words, if you send me, for example, if you are willing to send me like 50 cards from the late 1980 junk wax era of the Indians, I will be glad to send you 50 cards of whatever your favorite team is of the same era. So it's kind of like the same value, so to speak. If it's commons, whatever. Um, and just help each other out. If you just like to send a care package, you got some commons you just want to get rid of, and you think that I might can use them for my hobby and my collection, of seeking autographs. Feel free. You can contact me about anything and everything I've been talking about. My email address will be posted in the description of this video. Feel free to contact me. My name is Matthew, and I will be more than happy to respond to you. And if you want to do some trading, or if you want to just send me a care pack, if you got, like I said, if you got some junk era commons you want to get rid of, and you want to send me a care package, just to whatever, I will be more than happy. If you email me at my email address below, I will send you my address, or I'll give you my cell phone number. We can text, and I'll give you my address, and I'll be more than happy to do a video when I receive it, and share it in a video on YouTube, and mention you in the comments. But I do a lot, as you can see. Anybody that's getting that many returns back on one day's mail, I do a lot of through the mail autograph requesting and seeking. And also coming up in the future, I'm going to do some videos and share some stuff out of my collection. Uh, uh, just basically just share items, autographs I've acquired over the years, and give you an idea of what I collect, and what I enjoy about the hobby. But anyway, I'm really thrilled. My favorite out of all these, even though he's by far not the best player, is Kurt Wardle, because I actually did not have his autograph at all. I've got so many former Cleveland Indians cards autographed. I never got an autograph. I've never written to him before, and I sent him two cards, and he sends back this. And of course, that's with the Twins, but still, that is so nice. And so I'm excited to get that, and I'm also excited. I don't usually do a lot of basketball, and this is a vintage '70's card of Chris Ford, but I'm really thrilled to get that back because I remember him. I remember him when he was Boston's head coach. I was a kid then. I don't really remember him as a player because he had kind of retired before I really started following basketball. I didn't really start following the NBA until I was like maybe about 10 years old or so. But I was into baseball when I was like 5 years old. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be back again soon with more videos.